Hi everyone, welcome back, and you can see in front of me this will be my palette for my nails today. I'm going to be doing my dominant hand with my non-dominant using, of course, Madame Glam all natural, a beautiful natural looking color. It's one of my favorites now that I've got it, and there it is. It's kind of like a really light pale pink or kind of peachy pink. I can't explain. It's just beautiful. And I'm using a loose glitter from Aliexpress. Look at how pretty that is in rose gold. It's kind of got rose gold and a mix of kind of pink in it. And I'll be using some Swarovski crystals in rose gold, bigger ones, and also smaller ones in rose gold. So pretty. Look at the sparkle. And to tie it all together, I'm going to be using some Swarovski crystals in a pink color. Look how pretty those are. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to start with my pinky. I'm going to have to do, well, I only really needed to do 2 coats. I did do 3. It did cover pretty darn good at 2 coats. Madame Glam, like I told you before, covers really well. It's great coverage. So I'm going to cure each layer for 30 seconds. And then I'll do that second and third coat as well. So I'll just let you guys watch me do the nails that I'll be doing with this color. So of course I have a 30% off code for Madame Glam. You can see it up on the screen. Please use the link with the 30% off code down in the description in order to use that code. That's the only way it's going to work if you follow that link that's with it. So once I was done curing the Madame Glam color, I took my Amore Sculpt and Shine and I'm just covering up the nails just to give them a nice shape. And I decided to cover them up first, the ones that I wasn't going to be using the loose glitter on, just so that I wouldn't get that glitter all over my nails, and sometimes that likes to stick into that color. So this way they'll be all done and then I can work on the loose glitter on the nails that I'll be using it on. So I'm using my Madame Glam top coat. It's my favorite top coat. And I'm just going to put it on this nail. And then I won't cure it because I'm going to be taking that loose glitter and sprinkling it over the nail. And once I fully get it covered, I may dip the end in just to make sure it has full coverage. And then I'll cure this for 60 seconds. But before I cure it, I just like to take off that extra glitter along the cuticles just to make sure there's no extra on there that might actually cure like that. So I'll just fix it and I'll pat it down just so I have a smoother nail when I go to cover it up. And like I said, I'll cure that for 60 seconds once I get it all done here. So now I am just sprinkling some of this loose glitter on the base of the nail by the cuticle. So I'll just take my fan brush and I will sprinkle it all over the top, or pardon me, by the cuticle. And once I'm happy with it, I will push it down too, just to make sure it's not sticking up for when it cures for 60 seconds. And once I do sprinkle it on, I might take my dotting tool and just spread it a little bit just to make it a little bit more nice how I want it. And again, it'll cure for 60 seconds once I get that done. So now I'm taking my top coat and going over that glitter nail, and I'm using a top coat that I use just for glitters so I don't contaminate my good top coat, my Madame Glam one. So I'm going to cover both of those glitter nails up and then it'll cure for 60 seconds. And I'm going to do a second coat of my top coat just because I don't want to feel that glitter in any way, and it'll cure again for 60 seconds when I get that done. So I'm going to use my Cured Sky Dip base to put my Swarovski crystals on, and I have a little applicator brush here to put the glue on with, or the resin, if you want to call it that. And so there's one of the pink crystals I'm putting on first. It's a little bit bigger, and now I'm starting to use, the rest will be rose gold, so I'll do a few different sizes along the side of my thumb. And then once it dries, the Cured Sky Dip base is fully dry, then I'll be applying a top coat around, flush to them but not on top of them, because you don't want to take away from that shine from those crystals. And then it'll cure for 60 seconds once I get that done. So now I'm gonna grab a little detail brush and some of that top coat, and it just works really well for getting in behind, just to make sure they stay on for the full 3 weeks I'll be wearing them. So I loved how my nails turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I appreciate you guys all liking and subscribing. Thanks so much for all your support, and I'll see you next time. Bye.